In this video, we're going to show how we build our end grain cutting boards and explain why they are awesome.
Through talking to friends and family, it has come to our attention that not everyone knows why an end grain cutting board is superior to an edge grain or face grain board as far as durability is concerned.
Another mystery was why they cost more, generally speaking. Thanks for watching.
And make sure to watch all the way to the end for those answers. But in the meantime, let's get to making. Starting with milling lumber, we will eventually glue the boards into a panel. First stop is the joiner to get a perfectly flat edge.
Our end grain cutting boards are 11 inches by 17 inches. We rip a 4 and 5 inch wide piece of walnut to get glued on either side of a 2-inch strip of zebra wood.
This is actually the same process when creating our charcuterie boards and cheese boards available on our website.
After the glue is dried, we run the panel through either the drum sander or the planer.
For edge grain or face grain boards, this is basically the end of the process, but there's more work and therefore more labor and costs that go into an end grain cutting board.
Next, we'll head back to the table saw to cut the panel into a bunch of strips about 1 5/8 inches wide.
Using a cross-cut sled with a stop block makes for safe, consistent, repeatable cuts. We'll link to the one we're using here in the description below.
After the panel is all cut, we flip all the pieces up, making the end grain the top of the cutting board, and that's where the biggest advantage comes in.
Cutting on the end grain of wood cuts between the fibers mostly, as opposed to across the grain. This does two things.
First, your knives stay sharper, and second, the board doesn't appear marred up as much as face and edge grain boards do, therefore lasting longer.
As you can see, this board requires an additional glue up, which means, you guessed it, more labor time.
Although we're happy to provide beautiful, high-quality products to our customers, our end grain cutting boards do take more time and materials to build.
Out of every 40-inch panel, we get 2 charcuterie boards or 3 cheese boards, but only 1 end grain cutting board.
For a First Fruits Design Company cutting board, you'll get a juice groove cut in as a standard feature.
We also carve out handles on the ends and put a decorative chamfer on the edges.
Another amazing feature of end grain we haven't even talked about yet is the design element.
With end grain boards, you get the availability to really move the pieces around before gluing them up a final time and get some very unique designs.
If you found value in this video, give it a like, and we'll see you in the next one.